Welcome back to Prep Recruiting Insider PRI here at NOLA Motorsports Park. We thank them for their support. I'm the coach, Rick Gailey of PRI, along with our insider, Renee Nato. And earlier today, we went to several schools on the East Bank of Jefferson and Orleans parishes as well to bring you the interviews with the very best athletes available. Here we are, starting with schools on the East Bank here on National Signing Day.
This LSU Tiger, Christian Fulton. Congratulations, Christian. Why the Tigers?
I mean, that's like when I'm official, you know, that's just where I felt like it was home. I mean, it was still a tough decision after I went to Arkansas and Florida, you know, it was as close as possible. And I mean, my parents, you know, they talked to me, you know, I had to look at all the pros and all the cons of each school, and, you know, and the pros outweighed the cons for LSU, you know, and I made up my mind this morning who I was exactly going to do.
Now, what other schools were in the mix and close?
Florida and Arkansas, I would say close. You know, it kind of hurt Arkansas that my parents didn't get a chance to get up there, you know. But I mean, my parents got a chance to come to Florida, you know, they liked it, you know, so that made it even tougher, you know. So that's why I had to, like, you know, sit down, you know, I had to talk with my uncle last night, you know. Me and him talked about it, you know, he gave me some good things to think about over the night, you know, and LSU was just the choice that I had came up with.
Clifford Chapman of McDonough 35, attending Texas A&M. Congratulations. Talk about the decision.
It was a great decision for me. I talked to my family, and they agreed 100% to be behind my back for me to travel 5 hours, 6 hours away and go up to Texas A&M University.
Kevin Sumlin, of course, he's recruited a lot of guys from this neck of the woods, so talk about that.
That was great. I mean, he got Lefty, you know, Kendall Bussey up there, you know, guys from Louisiana and guys from the area that knows about the city and knows what it takes to get there. So that'll be great to go around them and, you know, hang with them and get to know the facilities and, you know, go to class with them and all that.
A lot of winding in your path and all, Chase, but it came down to Nicholls State. Why the Colonels?
You know, just the rebuilding program Coach Rebo has, going over there with them, and, you know, the coaching staff, I love them a lot. And also the players that surround the football program, I feel like, you know, we can be great. And, you know, we kept in touch, you know, for like 6-7 months when I committed in July. You know, I'm just happy on the decision I made to go to Nicholls State.
Trey Turner of Holy Cross, soon to be of Arizona State. Congratulations. Talk about the decision to head west.
It wasn't a hard decision. I mean, Arizona State is a perfect place for me. The offense fits my skill set very well. Coaches were great, and it's just a great university.
Never have to worry about cold weather either.
Never that.
You know, you talked about your skill set and what you've done here at Holy Cross. In terms of what you've done and the fit itself, talk about what you perceive to be your biggest assets.
I think my biggest asset is my speed. Using my speed to get around the edges, and also I'm very powerful and explosive, so I can get up between the tackles also.
I know you made the announcement previously, but to see it actually happen, to sign on the dotted line, what did that mean to you?
You know, it feels good. It's a dream come true. You know, being a kid from Louisiana, growing up, you know, coming from uptown New Orleans, you know, it feels good to be an LSU Tiger. Now I can finally get back to some of the kids where I grew up at, and you know, just give everyone, just tell everyone to dream big and follow their heart.
Stefan, congratulations. Great opportunity. It's a great day for you. South Carolina, it has to be a thrill to go play in the SEC.
Oh, yeah, man. You know, the reason I decided to take my time to South Carolina because, you know, Coach Muschamp, he's been recruiting me for 3 years since he's been at Florida to Auburn to where he's at now. And the staff that he also had, you know, they stand behind him, you know, ever since, you know, as in the player panel that I was in when I was up there, I asked the players how they adapt to the new coaching system, you know. And they said, man, new coaching system great, you know, that's all that they want, you know. So, now they say they're going to win national championships, you know, I would like to be a part of it.
With Briston Guidry headed to Arkansas. Why the Razorbacks?
A great program. It fits me academically and athletically. Great coaching staff, and they're building something special up there.
Now, you're a three-time All-State performer. What other schools did you consider besides the Razorbacks?
Late down the line, I thought about giving Alabama another look. I took an official to Miami and Arizona State, but none of them felt like Arkansas, so it was home. So, and I never had that doubt in my mind. It was just like to make sure I'm making the right decision.
Clyde Chris headed to Texas A&M. Got to be a great fit for you. Why the Aggies?
It was just a family-oriented team, you know, and I felt like they would help me academically succeed as well as be on the field succeed. So I just felt like it was the place for me.
Now, Clyde, what other schools did you really consider before it came down to A&M?
I was considering Texas Tech, LSU, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, schools like that.
Now, you're a guy who's a route runner. You find the cavity. You got 4.4 speed, great catching radius, Velcro hands. I haven't missed too much. How are the Aggies going to use you?
I feel they're going to use me as I'm needed. You know, I know they have a good program going. You know, they have some players that are already in them lead roles. So I'm just going to learn from them, you know, and take whatever they can to teach me to be a better person. But I'll play anything for them.
It was a tough decision for you. You waited till the last possible moment to make a decision, but ultimately gone to Austin, to the University of Texas. Outstanding school. Talk about the decision.
Oh, man. You know, the reason why I chose Texas was because I'm just focused on the degree. Focused on the degree. Great coaches, man. Coach Strong, great defensive guy. Being a head coach, Coach Brick hated, but a lot of guys in the NFL at the D line. So, I mean, really my relationship built with all the coaches on the coaching staff at Texas. That's really one of the main reasons.
And along with Kyle Myers of the Holy Cross Tigers and soon to be a Florida State Seminole. It has a good ring to it, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
It's been a long time coming, but you made your decision pretty early on. Talk about that decision being made early and whether it took some pressure off in the process.
Well, it took a lot of pressure off. You know, being this last week, me being committed, I didn't have the pressure of schools coming in, getting the calls every night. You know, I committed early because I knew the school I wanted to. Once I committed, I knew that's where I wanted to go, so I wanted to be at.
You heard all those rumors about Jimbo and LSU. Did that scare you a little bit for a couple of days?
Yeah, nah. You know, I talked to the coaches every time. It wasn't just rumors, you know. Pretty loyal staff. Yeah.
And then Florida State, national championship program just a couple of years ago. Obviously, it's a college town in Tallahassee. They play in a good league, so it's very appealing.
Yeah, it is, man. It's one of the reasons why I want to go there, man. You know, national championship 2013, you know, big college atmosphere there. It was one of my reasons to come in.
With Irv Smith Jr., at Brother Martin, tight end, a lot of schools in the mix. Tell us some of the schools that you considered.
Florida, Texas A&M, Alabama, and LSU, and Memphis.
And after much deliberation, the final choice?
Alabama.
And the reason for that?
Well, I mean, just it's a great fit for me. You know, there's so much that has been happening through this process, but you know, they've stuck with me through the whole process and roll tide.
And with Jamal Pettigrew of the St. Augustine Purple Knights and having a chance to stay close to home and play at LSU has to be a thrill for you.
Definitely. I can't wait to get up there.
Talk about the recruiting process. You made a decision pretty early on, didn't you?
Yes, sir. I think it was the right decision, being that at the end I signed with LSU, and it was the best decision for me and my family.
When you look at what LSU has done, I'm sure you heard Christian Fulton committed a little while ago, #1 class in the country. It's pretty impressive to be part of that, right?
It's definitely an honor to be part of that, being that we made history. I think we broke the record for ESPN 300, but I'm not sure. But it's definitely an honor to be a part of that, and I can't wait to get all the guys up there and start working towards a national championship.
And Rick, you can see most of those guys we've had on Prep Recruiting Insight. I had a chance to look under the helmet and talk to them. All great characters, have their ducks in a row and ready to go on. But a plethora of talent here in New Orleans and Louisiana area, a bountiful haul for LSU and Tulane and schools on the outside. So a great, great year for recruiting here.
And that gets us off and running here on National Signing Day special with the Eastbank of Orleans and Jefferson. We will be right back after this timeout, moving around the area. This is Prep Recruiting Insight, a National Signing Day special.